At your service. I will try my best to answer.
Lots of useful magical ingredients to harvest in here.
I'm glad I didn't go to the college. Who knew if I would have ended up like one of these rogue mages dying to you?
We don't. Our homes aren't as much built as they're grown. The spinners sing to the trees, who coil their bark and leaves into cozy little pods. This is Ifre's gift to us.
Studying magic too much gets you where these rogue mages are.
What do you think's inside?
Yes? Yes, my friend. Hello? All that firewood you're carrying must be heavy. Or maybe it's just the weight of your guilt on your shoulders. Okay.
Inigo?
Yes, Lucian?
I'm still racked with doubt some days. How do you deal with it?
Doubt can be dangerous, but as long as you do not let it rule you, I believe it can be helpful from time to time.
Go on.
Well, in my case, it helps me understand what I value and what scares me. A person who never doubts themselves never really knows themselves.
At your service.
That is what I think anyway.
I think there's something in that. Still, I often wish I could keep my doubts from guiding my decisions quite so much.
Is there not an element of
At
doubt
your
in
service.
every choice?
True. I'm talking about self-doubt, though. Not deciding what I'll eat for dinner or...
How can I help?
Combat your doubts, but understand them. That is all I am saying. Our doubts are never the whole picture. Note them, learn from them, but never think they describe who you are or who you can be.
I suppose I do have doubts about my doubts. Thank you, Inigo. I like knowing I can talk to you about these things.
Never doubt it.
Wonder what to have for dinner.
Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? You'd best speak with the Legionnaire. Quickly. Someone else wanting to get into Cyrodiil? You'd best speak with the Legionnaire. Quickly. But be warned, he's not the most patient man.
This border is a restricted entry zone. State your intentions. You and hundreds of others. But I'm not authorized to let just anyone through. Border's locked down. That's that. No two ways about it. No arguing about it either. Those are the rules. You'll either need official papers or some other justification for your passage. The Dragonborn of legend. You have the dragon blood coursing through your veins. Who am I to stand in your way? Pass through, mighty Dragonborn. It is an honor. Understood. Just hold on one moment. letting someone as distinguished as you through this gate. Makes a change from all the frustrated traders and irate mercenaries. It's been a pleasure, truly. Here's hoping you can do Cyrodiil some good. I'd advise you make your way down to Bruma. I hear they're dealing with a lot of problems down there. The heartland of Tamriel. She's ailing. Maybe beyond saving. But I'm sure you'll take a fair crack at it all the same. Welcome to Cyrodiil.
Hello.
Yes, boss? What's next?
Uh-huh. I'm afraid not.
Priests of Ephraim are said to be able to change the past and predict the future. I wonder if my mother could do that.
Still here.
Hello.
Yeah, you want something?
My name's Arnoth. Arnoth the Bright-Eyed. Bard by trade. In the mood to be regaled with song? What is it? Me? I learned back down in Valenwood. I wasn't taught, per se, but ever since I first got my hands on a lute, I knew it was my calling. The feeling as your finger twangs on the lute strings. The thrill of rapturous applause. That's the life for me. Of course, not many Bosmer get a lute. You gotta import them. Green packed and all that. You can't go cutting down trees in the Valenwood. From Airless? Yeah. Oh, you mean actual rapturous applause, though, right? Well, the answer is sadly no. Not anymore. This place used to be packed with travelers crossing the border in both directions. Since the Skyrim Civil War and the Empire tightening border restrictions, let's just say Snowstone doesn't get much business anymore. Rumors? In Snowstone Rest? As much as I love the atmosphere here, the inn is hardly all that busy nowadays. Closest thing to a rumor around here is the sound of the hearth, burning away, like it always does. Oh, like politics? Well, it's no secret that the Empire and Aldemiri Dominion are plotting against each other. Even if neither of them care to admit it, people are doomsaying, saying that Cyrodiil is about to descend into another great war. I don't know what to make of it, and I don't much like contemplating my own death, so I try not to think about it too much. Well, I did hear a rumor that there's a Bosmer bard in a tavern near the Skyrim border who's currently looking for work. I heard tell that he's currently employed, but in the arse end of nowhere. So, he's always available. If anyone... Divines, please, if anyone's interested. Ask away. Weary of endless bloodshed, huh? This anthem should suit you just right then.
Can I help you?
Certainly. I'd love to. What would you like to hear about? In Morrowind, there was a nobleman by the name of Kelmeril Bryn who had a very definitive view of how things should be done. Whenever he purchased a new slave, he had them whipped in the courtyard for 1 to 3 hours. Few slaves ever had to be whipped more than once, as the memory of their first day and the sights and sounds of other slaves' first days stayed with them throughout their lives. When Bryn bought his first Bosmer slave, he ordered his castellan to whip him only for 1 hour. The Bosmer, which Bryn had named Dob, seemed so much more delicate than his other slaves. He was clearly not suited for work in the fields, but looked presentable enough for domestic work. Dob did his work quietly and tolerably well. Bryn occasionally had to correct him by refusing him food, but the punishment never needed to go further. Whenever guests arrived at the plantation, the sight of the exotic and elegant addition to Bryn's household staff always impressed them. It was during this time that Bryn decided to take advantage of Dob's skills in archery and ordered him to tutor his son, Wodelic. Ephraim's blessing.
Hello.
Something on your mind? Certainly.
And now, an artist's plea
Sure,
to
I
an
can do
empire
that.
founded
What would you like me to call you?
Until we find our way home
And your service.
to everyone's throne, may we see what our greed has brought to the world in every soldier and blade. From peace they have strayed. We sing that they throw down their arms. As till we find our way home, there's blood on our throne, spreading evil and hate.
Hello.
We pray
Excellent.
that it's
The room is yours for a day.
between our family and friends.
Your room's just this way.
This
Please
fate
follow me.
we'll ascend, and then we shall find our way home to no one's throne.
Can I help you?
The plaintive cry of a deserter consumed by shame. Bless me, O fallen one, forgive me my sin. Come through that quiet light within. Hope has forced.
If you need anything else, just call me.
Shame. Grant me my wish, set me free. Hold me.
Hurry up, Inigo! What is he up to back there?
You'll pay for that.
Keep up, Lucian, this way.
Could go for some mead right now. Yes. It's a unique amulet, melted from ancient gold, forged in wyvern fire. There's only a number of crystals like this in existence. I was told it fell into my mother's hands from another realm, a gift from the angel preluding my birth. It was made for me, and my family's crest, the twin-tailed dragon, was carved into the center of the stone. It's a symbol of my wounds that in a gleam of power. Yes, of course.
never leave here alive.
Huh?
Not a chance. Look at this poor old chap.
No. Perhaps. Yes. Yes. You shall be the inspiration for my new character. The Vagabond! Ah, who else but you, dear traveler? You, who will soon be immortalized by me. It is I, Quintus Ambivio, Master Thespian, darling of the Nern Theater, the man of many faces, himself! No autographs. Sorry, friend. I must have misheard you. Did you say teach you? About acting? I don't teach, nor do I act. I am a master of my craft. I live my characters. But I suppose I could share something. Acting, like politics, is about honesty. Fake honesty, and you'll do just fine. There and everywhere, my travel-worn friend. Castle to castle, palace to palace. All the world is my stage. Well, mostly I just perform for bored nobles for patronage. I miss the crowds, uncouth and uncultured as they were. Ah, yes? You have
Every day I hear a new soliloquy.
Artur, Quintus Ambivio.
Farewell.
Farewell! Perhaps you shall soon see me on stage as you, the vagabond.
Good morning. My favorite color is blue. Oh, something else. Oh, the Flaviuses are firmly rooted in the Imperial City. We've always had a strong sense of home. We're a tight-knit bunch, and we get on rather well most of the time. They worry, though, particularly about me. Gave them quite a shock when I told them about this expedition. None. I was the proverbial apple of my parents' proverbial eyes. And yes, they spoiled me rotten. Sometimes I wonder what it would have been like to have had a brother or a sister. But then I wouldn't be quite who I am today. So I can't complain. Let's get back to it.
There's my little pet. I don't know why you're asking me. I've literally only got plants and cud in my satchel right now.
Mm-hmm. Sure. Really? Thank you, my friend. I will try not to break him. If you need anything else, just ask.
See it, report it. Favor fighting one-handed, huh? I mean, with a one-handed weapon, not with... Never mind.
If I've told you once, I've told you 1,000 times. The Chapel of St. Martin does not violate the terms of the White Gold Concordant. There is no Talos worship going on here.
It violates the spirit of the White Gold Concordant. I must urge you to cease and desist at once.
Oh? What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordant?
The spirit of the White Gold Concordat is that men are not and can never be gods. Just as Tiber Septim is not a god, nor is Martin Septim.
But what does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
No mention of Martin Septim worship, though?
No, there isn't. I must consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within the Concordat. We will keep our eyes on your little cult, however. And so, Skyrim's new favorite folk hero chooses to grace us with their presence. The Dragonborn, I presume. The burdens of fame weighing you down? Well, don't worry. I assure you, you'll receive no special treatment from me. A Joker, too. Wonderful. Yet another troublemaker for us to keep an eye on. At least if your attempts at sardonicism weren't quite so posturing. Many before you have thought themselves invincible. Above the Thalmor, above the Dominion, above their precious empire and its laws. Its concordats. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
I suppose it's a new experience for me.
So, you admit you were staring at me then?
Next, you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many guar in Bruma. Scales of Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even. No, I just wear the uniform for fun. Yes, of course I am. I'm here to protect the Aldmeri interests in Bruma. and ensure that the terms of the White Gold Concordat are upheld. Important, given that we're so close to Skyrim and its rebellious little Nords. Bye.
What exactly are we waiting for?
Heard some bootblack disappeared in the mountains. Rumor has it he ventured too far into some hidden Nordic ruin.
Ah, yes? You have further business with renowned actor? Nay, Artur Quintus Ambivio.
What is it? Yes, indeed. This one labors long and hard to earn his keep. Hunting can be tiring, exhausting, but this one must press on. Although... This one is feeling a bit lazy today. What if you were to bring him some bear pelts instead? He will pay you well. Because this one has lucrative contracts with the merchants in Bruma that ensure he makes a profit.
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandalous!
Here I am.
Can I help you? It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief. I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that? You should help me because the tavern is filled with criminals. They deal with bandits. They steal. They rob. Surely it's only right that they face justice for what they do.
Pompous enough to name me after a god. They might just like the sound of it.
I suppose that's fair enough. The only Lucian of note that I can think of was an
Yes, my friend.
I always thought it sounded a bit feminine, to be honest. Not that there's anything wrong with being feminine. At all.
This is not the time. Ask me again when we're somewhere safe.
Bye.
You're right, Lucian. Masculinity is overrated. You're much better being yourself.
Wait, what are you trying...
Nothing.
Ralgar Silverplow, retired hunter and tracker at your service. Farewell.
Veil the wood scholar, streaming anew into Senua, to which it is streaming for the boss man. They love the sinew, the Bosmer love.
Renaud, you're distressing the customers.
Distressing? I am distressing the customers.
That's what I just said. Yes.
You are... You dare... How dare you? I am outraged. You hire me to play songs in this bar that is so far below my standards, and now you proclaim my music as distressful? I'm done with you standards, and I'm done with this shoddy excuse for a tavern. I'm off for the Restful Watchman, your top competition. How about that, huh? And you talentless, tasteless fiends! How dare you insult my music? Could you do better? No, you couldn't. Because I was trained at the Bots College in Solitude, and I'm the foremost practitioner of the art of song since Faulkner himself. You are nothing more than jealous maggots, grasping your waist to insult me and belittle my talent. And to that I say, good day. Can I help you?
Welcome to the Gerald View. What can I get you? We're renowned through all Cyrodiil and beyond as the finest inn, restaurant, and entertainment location in all Tamriel. We spare no expense for our customers' pleasure. Business at the Gerald View is always good, due to our exceptional standards for customer service. We strongly believe that if you build it, they will come. As it happens, yes, I do. I need the shipping request delivered to Greenwood. My regular courier is unavailable. If you're able to act in his stead, I'll reward you. Enough? So, want anything from the View?
Off about old fairy tales and legends if you let her.
What can I do for you, friend?
Hello there. On we go.
I am in your way. I am sorry.
Damn it, if only that infernal bard would shut his mouth!